I go through some signal numbers with you, so you can agree with me?
No.
Oh, all right. But you're off to a good start, eh?
What are you doing on 5? No. South Junction to Salty Junction.
Oh, is it south, not west, is it, that?
South. Unless you want to go and work up on the crew line.
No, I don't want to. I'll just cross off. Oh, mate. There's not enough bloody flex on this. Oh, that's what it is.
There's a question mark.
That's right. Well, I'll tell you what happened. When we come from the site,
Victor Charlie 495 signal danger, and also Victor Charlie 499 signal danger.
Victor Charlie 495 at danger, and Victor Charlie 499
7 Zulu 33 up as far as the mark.
Every day across the rail network, we make thousands of safety-critical messages. But many are still misunderstood, unclear, or mispronounced. Poor safety-critical communications can cause dangerous situations, such as SPADs, possession irregularities, and even fatalities. To stop these, everyone needs to communicate in the right way.
Okay then, Ashford signal's out.
Well, all drivers coming into Victoria Station would have been aware of the problems. They would have been spoken to by the signaller, informing him of the problems. So entering the station, they would already know that signals were having to be passed at danger. However, they also would have been told to contact the signaller as well to confirm all moves.
Hello, 1 Victoria.
Good evening, signal driver 2 Charlie 74 at Victor Charlie 495, platform 19 Victoria.
Hello, driver. Yes, we've got problems at the moment, unable to call route out of 19.
Platform 90 was textbook. He spoke to the signaller before entering the station. When he changed ends in his cab, he contacted him, and the signaller then repeated he was going to pass 2 signals at danger, which he repeated the instruction, informed his guard, the guard told the platform staff, and they left a little late but correctly.
You'll give me permission to pass Victor Charlie 495 at danger. To proceed cautiously.
Yeah, that is correct, driver. Out.
Signaler's just contacted me and he's authorised me to pass Victor Charlie 495 at danger and obey all other signals. I'm ready to depart as soon as you're ready.
Thanks, driver. I'll log that. An authorised pass signal at danger.
Right out, keep the doors closed.
Platform 15, although the driver was aware again he had to pass signals at danger, when he came into the platform, he changed ends very quickly. The instruction he received was not from the signaller, it was from the platform staff via his guard.
Are you sure? Yeah, okay, mate.
He took the instruction from the guard, and of course he left the station without permission.
John, looks like it's 2 Lim 64 spadded out of 15. Yeah, he's definitely spadded the signal. 505. Now, the DO's not going through. Could you get the current off?
Got an emergency at Victoria. I'd like the current off all platforms at Victoria Place.
This incident happened because the driver didn't communicate directly with the signaller. The correct procedure for attaining authority to proceed was not followed, and assumptions were made that authority had been received.
Communications are vital, obviously, and the communications in this incident were really rather good. Unfortunately, we're not talking to the right people, and the results were almost catastrophic.
When the pressure is on, it's essential not to take shortcuts with communications, but be consistently as rigorous and professional as in other industries.
It's essential that we're clear with the communication, that it's understood, and that we keep messages short and brief.
Echo from BA night. Chemical is nitric acid. I spell in November, I India.
When we're passing information about chemicals, if we get the information wrong, the risks to personnel could be very severe. Without the phonetic alphabet, there is no way we could definitely confirm the information we're passing. If you take two examples, hydrochloric acid and hydrofluoric acid, it would be very easy to get the two muddled, and the difference would be catastrophic.
The EWS Toten train departed 48 minutes early. It was to pass into an engineer's possession at Alfreton Station, with the principal worksite being at Langley Mill, 6 miles away. But at Pye Bridge Junction, just 2.5 miles into the possession, another team arrived to start work.
Is that Tony Gelder from Jarvis? Yeah, it's Steve Ritchie, the engineering supervisor. We've just arrived on site at Pye Bridge to start work.
Oh, is this the job that should have been done last night, Mitch?
Yes, it is.
Right, if you're doing it today, put your marker boards out, mate. Make sure your work site's safe. When you've done that, give me a bell and I'll give you permission to start work.
I'll do that for you, mate, no problem.
Pass this one at danger and down to the hand signalman at the protection.
Yeah, can you tell driver to proceed with caution, mate? Straight down to marker boards.
Okay then, mate, yeah. Yep, right, got that. Bye.
Will you proceed down and pass all signals at danger, mate, up to the marker boards? You tell me where the marker boards are? I think they're at Langley Mill.
Right, okay then, sir. Thank you.
This incident happened because of poor communications between the Pye cop and hand signaller, the informal manner in which the information was passed on, the failure of the Pye cop to communicate the presence of the new work site at Pye Bridge. If the correct communication procedures had been followed, this incident, which could so easily have been fatal, should have been avoided. The Pye cop arrived at his office at Morpeth to collect his work details for the night, having returned from holiday with only a minimal briefing.
Hello signalman, it's Alan Thompson here, overhead line BBRNL.
Hi, hello.
References from Wooden Gates to Chevington North.
Yes.
Yep, down main.
Yes.
602 alpha points and signal alpha 117.
Yes. Correct.
Yeah, have you got anything else to pass?
There's nothing past down dikes. There's a train on the up, but that doesn't interfere with you at all.
So have I got permission to lay my protection, please?
You have. You have from me. Yes.
And I'll ring you back as soon as it's down.
Thank you very much. Right, okay.
Aye.
Jeff, they've got possession, haven't they?
Eh?
They've got possession.
Who?
The down main. Have they not rung you up?
Who?
The overhead lines have got possession of the down main.
I know nothing about it.
Aye, they've got possession at 2257.
You sure now?
Yes.
Are you positive?
Yes.
He's on the green.
Well, you better try and stop them. Have you got a signal to stop them?
The safety critical communications broke down because the PICOP had been poorly briefed and failed to identify the correct controlling signal box. There was no repeating back of messages, and both parties assumed the possession was granted. The signaller failed to contact his colleague, assuming the PICOP had done so. If the PICOP and the signaller had communicated in the correct manner, the mistake would have been spotted.
Poor communication of a plan can create significant risk because, as Chevington has shown us, and unfortunately there are lots of incidents occurring on Railtrack like that, that shows that communication breakdowns is a significant factor in the cause of the incident taking place.
Developing communication skills is a very important part of flying because you have to be understood and you have to understand what's being said to you. Takeoff clearances and that kind of thing have to be read back to make sure there's no misunderstanding with it.
Helicopter, Golf Zulu Zulu is ready to lift.
Helicopter Zulu Zulu, roger, lift 2 Point Romeo, the service winds 210-255 knots.
If you're cleared to leave a control zone, for instance, not above 2,000 feet, you better understand it because they don't want you above 2,000 feet. And if you climb above 2,000 feet, you could come in confliction with another aircraft. The phonetic alphabet, when you get used to it, is the quickest way of doing things.
For those who find it embarrassing, and I know that a lot of people do find it embarrassing and find it difficult to use communication protocols with the people they know and they work with every day of the week, but if they practice these communication skills all the time or whenever they get the opportunity, then they'll get greater confidence and it will soon become the norm for them.
Come back steady. Green light. Green light. Red light.
Stopping now.
Johnson to driver. Throw forward.
Moving forward.
Go steady.
Go steady.
Go steady. Green light. Green light. Green light. Red light. Jump to the driver, set back.
Set him back now.
Set back. Set back. Set back.
Are you receiving, Robert?
The lessons to be learnt from this tragic incident are very clear. When a movement is being controlled by instructions via a radio, the driver and rail operator must keep in constant contact. speaking continuously or maintaining a safety bleep throughout the operation. And if contact is broken at any point, the driver must stop immediately. Had the radios been used properly, this fatality may well have been avoided. We all have to take responsibility for safety-critical communications. In particular, identify the person you are talking to and their location. Be clear about the purpose of the call. Be sure about who has the lead responsibility. Use the appropriate language. Confirm your understanding and repeat the detail. By taking these simple yet effective steps and being aware that we all need to be communicating professionally, safely and effectively, we'll help to create a safer railway.